Hello everybody and welcome back to Project Zomboid, and have a look at what I just found. I'm really excited. I've been searching my ass off. It's been silly. I have been to almost every house in Riverside. I mean, there are some homes here actually. There are more left than I thought. And I've been through all of these homes before, as I said in the last episode, but this time I'm also checking the upstairs, all the bedrooms, all the little bookcases up there. And I just found how to use generators in one of the mailboxes I apparently skipped. So I am really excited. I'm gonna read it straight away. As I always say, a generator will not help you survive, but a generator is just such a nice quality of life thing. I was actually just about to wrap up this whole search. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a different city to look at a bookstore. And I was like, well, if I farm today, it's been 4 days since I farmed. I want to farm every 4 days. If I farm now, plant new crops, then I can leave for 4 days. That gives me plenty time to at least look in, what's it called, Fallis Lake? Lake Fallis? It is a little town somewhere between us and Rosewood, somewhere here-ish, I want to say. Maybe off to the side, but doesn't matter. And I was even thinking about maybe going to Rosewood or to West Point. Well, West Point would be a pain, but yeah, I'm really excited because this just gives me some freedom. That means I can farm less frequently. I can go on longer trips, on longer adventures. I can put generators at the fuel stations, at the gas pumps. So that's really exciting. So that's what I'm gonna do straight away. It's still relatively early, so that's good. Man. Lots of dried up blood on the ground. As you can see, I've been fighting here a bunch. A lot of time has progressed, probably since last time. As you can see, I've been looting. This is only a part of the pile. I've been clearing out all those homes. Well, those that I've revisited, all those with an X, now they mean they're actually cleared out. So I have a lot of loot, so that's awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I wanna get as much fuel as I can. There we go. Oh, but first I'm gonna make some space. I'm just gonna add more to the pile. Don't worry, next time you see it, it will be organized. I was actually doing a really good job with organizing and keeping it sort of clean, but these last days I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make one big pile, because it's just more efficient to do it once. You can go and organize after every loot run, but you'll just do all the same work 10 times. Alright, perfect. Also just gonna place a couple rugs real quick. I've been looting some rugs, some furniture. It's nice. I did want to have a rug near the entrance. Maybe I'll put it closer to the floor actually, but for now this'll do. I will move it over because I just realized it's offset by one, but it's really no biggie. And that will go there for now. It's just temporary, just to have it somewhere. I haven't figured out yet how I want it to be. Right, let us bring a generator to the nearest gas station. I don't even think I've looted that one. I didn't really have that much incentive to go there. So when you're holding it, it will be all the way at the bottom. There we go. And do I still have... I have more empties, right? I have no idea how many we can even carry. Well, we can always keep a bunch on us and we'll see how it goes. That's kind of perfect. I thought, you know, I don't mind playing without a generator, but also I want to explain some basics about generators, you know? So I'm really happy I do have the option to use one now. So after you place a generator, you could just right click it, connect generator, after you've read the manual of course. And now we can fill it up. It's not that complicated, you could probably figure it out, but I might as well show a little bit. And I'm also gonna grab a wrench from here. I think this is my short blunt box. Yep, one wrench, grab one, perfect. And I'm gonna leave this here for when I do have to fix it up. I'm gonna do add fuel, add one gas can, and add one gas can. Sometimes if you do add all, it will take random bits from random gas cans. It's a little... I don't like how it does it. Sweet, I think... Yep, it's full. That's okay, we'll put a couple of empties in the backpack. And yeah, I can't show you how to repair it right now. But I can show you how to turn it on. And once we come back, I'll show you how to repair. Basically, you just need some scrap electronics on you and a wrench, and you can do right click to repair. And we instantly get some attention from a zombie, huh? You can see all the way, that zombie is all the way at the bottom right of the screen. They can't hear it, so the range isn't stupid far. Now if you right click the gen, you can go to generator info, mouse over, and you can see 4 lights, 1 industrial fridge, and that's all. You can't see how long it lasts without mods, but if it's just one utility and some lights, it's probably gonna be 3 weeks or more, I think. About 3 weeks on one fuel tank, but one gas can, I mean, only fills it up for 75 or I don't know, 75% or so, 66, somewhere in that range. So what I want to do is I want to click the base of these lights, because that's where the light switch is. That's one light off, that's one light off. This is our main light. We don't have a light up here, right? No. Oh, you can see, by the way, I got a fancier bed. I got a fancy bedside thingy, another one. I got a really nice wardrobe that is just holding a rug right now. And this is my gun storage. I don't remember if I showed that last time. I have apparently about 9 boxes of shotgun shells and probably a bit more downstairs, so we can start doing some shooting soon. And I still have to organize my clothing. Farm is looking good. I should harvest these. You can see by the cabbage they have these little buds or seeds. I don't know what they're supposed to be. These little yellowy thingies on top. That means they're ready for harvest. Luckily they have a visual indicator, so you don't have to inspect everyone, which is nice. But let's get back on track. I think the generator is powering 1 or 2 street lights, at least this one. And I don't think that next one is in range, but it's quite possible that we are powering the neighbors. No, this one is out of range. Maybe the toilet? No, that's even further, huh? I think the range is 20 tiles. Some people recommend putting a wall around the generator, but that's just gonna mean there will always be zombies trying to bash down that wall, so I don't like it personally. It's also possible that there's a light here. For instance, this back light here. No, I can't click it to turn it on and off, so that one isn't powered. Well, then I don't know where the mystery light is. Oh, I see it actually. I saw a bit of light under our little overhang here. Right? There we go. Sweet, now all light is off and we use even less power. It's really not a lot, the lights. I think in real life lights use probably more power in comparison. So yeah, you really don't have to worry about lights. Alright, sweet, let's go. I also recently, in between recordings, I realized... Does this work? Yes. That there is another food store here, another little convenience or supermarket. It's actually really close by. Let's get rid of these real quick. I don't want to risk having to push through them. I've been babying this truck quite a bit. But I do want to show you guys, I am now at level 4 nimble. And it just means I can walk backwards so quickly. And it's making it so much easier to deal with them. I don't have to turn around and run for a little bit. I can just keep walking, keep swinging, and we'll be fine. And that's why I always recommend Burglar. That level 4 nimble is a godsend. And, you know, I've also been fighting a bunch, so Longblunt is also at level 4. And we have a whole lot of baseball bats, so that's just perfect. Alright. Let's get back in. At least I think... No, now I'm starting to wonder where it was. There is a store. It's actually maybe in this little section. Is a... Yeah, I just went past that. There is a really nice convenience store with coffee, chips, all sorts of food. Maybe not a whole lot of canned food, but lots of food in general. So that is just more loot for us to store somewhere. I have too much food for my kitchen. So I don't think I could just drag the generator to the ground, or can I? I can. Nice. Well, seems like we have some more potential friends. Let's deal with these two then. Oh, look at that. Survivor dude. He looks kind of cool. With the beard and the military pants and the spear on his back. That looks pretty awesome. And you know what? I'm definitely gonna take those gloves. That hammer is pretty decent. Strangely enough, the wooden spear looks exactly the same as a crafted spear. I don't think it has the exact same stats. But I will steal that bandana, just for a bit of role-playing. I do like having protective goggles and a bandana on, because, you know, if I were in the zombie apocalypse, and I saw zombie blood splattering everywhere, I wouldn't want to get that into my mouth. Of course, for the game, as far as the game is concerned, it really doesn't matter. Hence, you know, a bit of role-playing. It shouldn't make you too warm either, I think. I'll double check a little bit. Ooh, that's a nice jacket. Pretty good, but it has holes and I have more of them. Alright. It seems chill enough. We could rest a little bit. Okay, so let's pick up the generator. It would work just fine where it is, but I like to place it somewhere around here. Pretty close to the pump. Drop generator. And now it's gonna need some fuel. So first I'm gonna take one of these, equip secondary, and take a little bit of fuel from the truck. Right click, connect generator. Add fuel gas can. Sweet. Drop it on the ground. I'm gonna turn on the generator. And see what it's powering. 2 times lights, and that's it. As long as we're not pumping, these pumps don't need any power at all. So it's probably just powering a couple street lights, which is okay. Well, it seems like the zombies can't hear it from there. So it's perfect. Let's pull up the truck a little bit. I'll show you how to fill it up. So some trucks, some vehicles have a filler cap on the left, some have it on the right. These commercial vehicles, I think all have them on the left. So I'm gonna park it roughly here. Give myself a little bit of space to move around. It's not a lot. You could place it a little bit further. I'm gonna look at the car, press V. I think I've shown you this way early in the run, but I just click the little fuel nozzle thingy and fill it up. Let's go. Now let's grab 14. That's quite a few. That's gonna be heavy as heck, but okay. 14 fuel cans, that'll do. Right click, take fuel, empty gas can, all. And I'm just gonna fast forward through that. If zombies do approach, I'm just gonna walk away and just whoop, drag them to the ground. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a bit too much. That's okay. At least we'll just bring as oh shit. We'll just bring as many as we can. And we'll see how it goes. And we'll leave the rest here if need be. Can also stuff some in my backpack, some on the passenger seat. Right. Do be mindful of this fact that you can carry up to 50 weight. But if you pick up objects and then fill them, they become heavier, so you can go over that max weight. So I just got to 101 weight, which is a little dicey. Let's see, how many empties are there? No empties other than this one in my hand. I guess that was just a little bit too much. And I still have 3 in my backpack. Another thing is, if they're in your backpack, they will not get filled up when you do fill all. So I like to take them all on my person. So I have 3 on my person. I'm gonna grab 1 more. Heavy as heck, turn off, because I know 4 of them is 20 kilograms, and 20 kilograms or 20 weight. 20 encumbrance, I should say, is what we can put on the passenger seat. Actually, how much more do you think we could carry? We'll just keep them on us. And there's 3 left, that's a-okay. We'll just pick them up whenever we drive past here. Just drive with way too much weight on my person and hope I don't have to fight. Yikes. Not my safest idea, but you know. I've done this before, it's probably fine. One of those things I don't necessarily recommend, but... Look at that, so much fuel. That is fantastic. Really, really excited about that. Because as I said, you don't need the generator, but I was definitely thinking like, oh, I can only get so much fuel. What am I gonna do when I run out? Oh shit, there's more in the seat. So let's turn off the engine. I'll quickly grab some water, something to eat, and maybe in the morning we can go on a on a little adventure. But of course, before I go to bed, I'll quickly harvest these. You can be a couple days late with harvesting, but it doesn't take too long for them to rot, so you do want to keep an eye on it. And look at that, 2 plots, that is, how many? 19 cabbages, pretty awesome. Getting a decent stockpile of seeds here. And, now that we have a fridge, we can actually keep this stuff fresh. Because they only last like 2 to 4 days. And now it should be 5 times longer, so that is really good. Alright, let's sleep. Okay, I just moved over the carpet by 1, that's a lot better. So I just wanted to show you guys, I have found so much food. It's really nuts. We have all the food, we have all the tools, all the weapons, all the good stuff. There's not a whole lot we need. So now we can start thinking about stuff we want, like even more tools. Maybe a sledgehammer, maybe a wood axe. I did find a pickaxe in one of the fancy homes. I have this fire axe and a one that is very close to breaking. And of course we can make our own axes, we don't need it, but it would just be a nice quality of life upgrade. So what I think I want to do is I want to go towards the storage facilities in that general direction. We've been there way early in the run. We had a helicopter event there, we had a house alarm, it got really nuts over there. But what I want to do now is I want to go... Actually, do I have space? I do have some junk on me. You know what, I'll just quickly drop some stuff I don't need. There, I got rudely interrupted. I'll just try to make a little bit more space. I'll pick this up later. What I want to do is I want to go back close to the storage facility. I want to go to the factory. I think it is, I always thought it was a car factory, but it might be mass genfac, or it might be related to those vans that can have propane. We'll check it out a little bit. Because there should be a lot of tools there. So there could be a wood axe, there could be a sledgehammer. And I just wanted to have all the space I could need. I'm pretty curious what the roads will be like now. I'm sure we're gonna have to dodge a bunch of zombies, but I hope we could just drive past. Usually with this road, every time you pass it, it gets you just pull a bunch of zombies from the trees. It's one of those roads that's really hard to clear for a longer term, but you know. Oh, and I just realized I should have brought a generator because there's another gas station there. But it's not like we are likely to run out of fuel within a couple years. We would need to use a silly amount of fuel. And before I continue, I do want to pull these vehicles out of the way. I always try to pull in reverse. Can we hook them up before we get interrupted? Because, yeah, we have a bunch more power in reverse, so keep that in mind. Of course, we're also louder in reverse because speed demon, but you know, that's fine. There, just having one of them out of the way is gonna be really nice, but screw it, since we're already here, might as well do both. Let's get out. I really don't like them banging on my stuff. Cars in this game are basically made out of cardboard, so yeah. You don't have to park them that close, but it does help. Can you go? No. Couldn't squeeze through. So in case I haven't shown you, you just park them close by, look at one of the cars, click the V. Of course, if you have 3 cars really close to each other, it's always gonna be a surprise which one the game wants to connect. It probably picks those that are closest together, but sometimes it's, you know, a surprise. Sweet! Maybe I should be a tow truck driver. Okay, we should be getting close. I can already see tarmac. I think that's already where it starts, but I want to approach from here. Because I just want to fight a bunch of zombies that are gonna be on this parking lot. Usually it's quite busy here. And you might want to avoid the busy, which is absolutely fair. Electromax Manufacturing, that's the factory. So far, every time I've come here, I've seen one of these vans. And they always... loot settings might be a factor, but they always have a propane tank, propane torches, stuff like that. I don't know if it's 100% guaranteed, but the odds are definitely good, I would say. Yeah, I just wanted to approach from the busy side. Just to prevent a bunch of zombies from breaking in. Oh shit, look at that, it's a key! He squeaked. Electromax Franklin value line. Hell yes. So what do we have? A propane tank, no torches, but welding rods, welder mask. A tire, heavy duty. Man, I'm not even inside and the game is already blessing me with good stuff. So I don't even think I'll be bringing this propane tank, because it's 10 weight, we can only carry 92. But I want it to be easy to be found. Let's see, matches I do want to take. I've always been... most of the run I've been pretty low on matches and lighters. So those are still something to be on the lookout for. Oh, so glad it is open. I don't have to bust another window. Perfect. What do we have in the back of this one? Another propane tank, not full this one. Empty gas can. Not exactly low on those, but you know. You may have realized by now, but I'm a bit of a hoarder. Haven't even checked the condition of these vehicles yet, but maybe we'll do that before we leave. See. But its less full is also lighter, but it's still 6.84 weight. It's quite a bit. Alright. Let's have a quick cabbage and a potato before we fight these. We're a bit peckish. I'm pretty sure that hunger level affects your carry capacity because it also affects your strength. So eating something before a fight totally makes sense, because you should do just a little bit more damage. I don't think it's gonna be more than 10%, but hey, that can mean, you know, if you have to kill quite a few of them, 10% is really helpful. Nice. I'll just take out this group, because I don't want them to interrupt me while I'm looting. And then we'll see if we can make our way inside. Sweet. We're not even moderately exerted yet. That's where the combat levels really show their usefulness. Having to swing less often because you do more damage obviously saves stamina, so that's really awesome. Why won't the sign show? There we go. No, it keeps disappearing. But welcome to Electromax Manufacturing. Awesome. I really like the sign, the whole aesthetic. suspect there are still quite a few inside. Get rid of the glass, see if the door is open. Nope. There, for easier access next time. Perfect. Yeah, I highly doubt it will be very calm inside. And you don't have to go through this whole building. Ooh, I didn't know there's an upstairs. Or is it just... Oh, that's cool. Apparently I don't come here often at all. You know what, let's walk around. Oh, got stuck on the pillar. Nice. Yeah, let's just go around and go down here. This is nice and open, so you can see them coming from each angle. I don't think there's much here, except toilets, vending machine, and lots of places to get jump scared and attacked. I think where we really want to be is just this section of boxes. Oh. I hear something. I do hear something. You know what? It's pretty busy here too. This whole place is a little bit cursed. And this is why I waited quite a while with going here. Because I knew that earlier in the game it would have taken me all day of fighting to clear this. And it's still a bit of work, but it's way better. With some better combat skills. As I'm trying to lure these zombies away, you can see there's another building here. And this might have even more loot. This is more of a storage thing for the factory. And oh my god, more zombies everywhere, and I forgot to rest up. Well, hopefully you can learn from my mistake. I'm definitely gonna take a beta blocker so that when I hit, at least I do maximum damage. You know, apart from the 50% debuff from being exerted. I'll try to get rid of this little group, then we'll rest up. Hopefully I won't get eaten in the meantime. That would be ideal. I'll let you know when they're done. When they're gone. I'm starting to think maybe I should try to get rid of him. It's taking too long. I'm just gonna run around the factory. Run. Speed walk. Something like that. This side of the factory we don't have to loot much anyways. Or probably anything. Considering we don't have infinite space. I'd be very surprised if they ever find me. Okay, this is better. Sometimes just walking. Just walking away is the best solution. Oh shit, I hear something. Oh, I hear that one on the door. That's okay. That one can wait. We'll keep an eye on them. Fast forward a bit. Yikes. How did this one even find me? So what I should have done is pressed shift plus a movement key to get up quicker, but luckily I didn't get eat, so it's fine. Okay, no zombie. At least it didn't open. Let's quickly check this out, see if there was one banging on the other side of the metal door. Oh shit. There goes my bat. Okay, no one on the other side. I didn't know it didn't have that much time left, so I brought a crowbar. I'm not gonna bring every bat home. If I'm near home, I will bring it home, because I might want to fix them up, but also it's really no biggie. So yeah, this is the kind of loot you can find here. Propane torches, usually they're filled. Metal stuff, blaster powder, wrenches, you know, all kinds of tools. I won't show you what's in every single box, but this might give you a decent impression of the stuff. Snow shovel. Box of nails, always need the nails. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be more than we can bring. Oh man, it's a shame the garden fork is done. Gravel bags, plaster powder. Cement doesn't really have a purpose, but plaster powder is really good. You could probably find paint. Hopefully some brushes too. There we go. I know words. So yeah, what would help a lot here is if we could find a sledgehammer, just so we can take apart these boxes quicker. But it's really no biggie. Of course you could try to pick up these boxes, but it's sometimes a real pain to find which box is where what it has inside, which ones you have to take clear out. So that's, you know, just a pain. But if you want more boxes and you don't want to cut trees, ooh, I like the wooden mallets, then it's definitely a good option. And here I can't, like, it's so hard to see which ones you've checked and not. That's just, you know, that's just isometric, but we'll live. Right, so this is the main area. I might do another run around later to check it out, to double check if I have all the good stuff. There's a bunch of good stuff here too. It looks like we have some company again. These probably hadn't even spotted us, but they probably just randomly wandered around and stumbled into those doors. See, nothing incredibly exciting yet, just a whole lot of material. Oh, more seeds, that's always good. And I'm also definitely gonna take the empty watering cans. I don't know if they're bigger than the buckets, because I usually have modded stuff, but... Oh, 2 wood axes, there we go! 2 wood axes in perfect condition. This is why I came here. And we can even repair them a couple times. Okay, now this whole run was worth it. I am really pleased with that. Sometimes you won't even find a single one here. But I guess RNG felt like it probably owed us one, you know? Nice. Well, I'll just loot for a while. Oh, actually I'm also gonna put down these 2 boxes again, because I'm heavy as hell. I'll be looting for a while, and I'll definitely let you know if I get a good score. Well, would you look at that? I got interrupted once again. This place is quite busy, that's the downside of coming here. I've just cleared out this this main building. And as you can see, I couldn't even place everything on one tile. So I think we're already at like 60 plus weight, and I have a bag full. So I think we already have a truckload, and this was just the small thing to check. I should add, most of that is sheet metal. But sheet metal is definitely worth the trip. So I just hope I can get rid of these before I get sleepy, because it is getting quite late. And something to remember, carrying a lot of weight, which we've done all day. First the fuel, now all this loot. Carrying a lot of weight makes you drowsy earlier. Oh, I almost didn't see that crawler. That could have gone bad. Crawlers are not very effective at attacking. They have a hard time grappling you, but I've definitely gotten a bite from a crawler. Even if probably just once. So yeah, it's gonna be fun trying to get rid of these and then finding a place to sleep. I think we'll just find a chair somewhere in a secluded area. I don't think you can sleep on a toilet bowl. So we'll probably just move a little chair into a toilet area. then at least there should be, you know, walls on most sides. And there, and a couple doors in between me and them. Yep, 73 weight. And thank you, game, thank you for the random gunshot. Perfect. So if I remember well, this should be a bit more secluded. I didn't hear a whole lot of zombies banging around. Is there a chair around here? Oh, now we're in the factory again. Oh, more stuff to loot. Oh, it's always more stuff to loot. Oh, more boxes. Well, I guess I lied. There's definitely more stuff to loot. Oh my god, there's so much. I think this is gonna be a 3-day project, at least. Alright, let's pick up a chair. And see where we can sneak off to. I really should have scoped out this place more before it got dark, but... Okay, this works for me. I hear no zombies. I'm pretty sure zombies didn't hear me. There we go, turn off my flashlight. I'm gonna sleep and hope I don't get chomped on in my sleep. Alright, we're alive. That's always good. Let me check, any chips in here? I don't think I brought enough food. So, that could be a tiny issue, but we're gonna have to take multiple trips anyways. I was just thinking maybe I can at least loot everything and dump it all outside, but even that is a lot. So here you can see a box of paint. You can get a decent selection of paints. You do need a brush though, so on its own it's not that helpful. But it's kind of cool. You can paint existing walls, and you can paint your own walls. You do have to, I think you have to add a plaster to a wall before you can paint it. So for paint you need a brush, makes sense, just like real life. And for plaster you need to have a bucket, fill it with water. Then you can add the plaster powder to it, and then I think 1 bucket of plaster will let you plaster 5 wall sections. Another fun little detail that might not stand out to most people, but those that have played a lot will probably notice. Look at this, there are 4 boxes on top of each other. That's not something you can ever do. As a player, you can't put 4 boxes on top of each other. But maybe map makers can? That's just, you know, it's an interesting little detail. Can I take it off? Yeah, I can. Oh, but it broke, so I can't even put it back. But yeah. Well, as you can see, I have 137 weight here. Oh, I do have cabbage, great. I was getting hungry. And, yeah, that's just this building. I've cleared out the bigger storage areas, but I haven't even checked every container. There will be shelves to check, there will be sinks, counters and stuff. There will be more, but for now I'm probably just gonna see if I can make my way back to the car. Bring this home. I mean, it's already more than we can bring home. I'm just really excited to have 2 wood axes. And I shouldn't get greedy now. Besides, what's the point of looting more when there's no way in hell you're gonna bring it all home? It's gonna be, probably 4 trips. I don't want to check out these vans though. It's probably just gonna be more propane, and I already have like 10 full propane tanks at this point. I haven't even done any metal working, but you know, hoarding. Sometimes you just want to hoard. By the way, something I mentioned last time, if you press spacebar in between crowbar swings, You can sometimes do two really quickly after each other. I've given it a lot more attempts, and it does work better than I thought, actually. On the next group, I'll see if I can demonstrate it. This one's unlocked. So is the back. Perfect. One battery, thank you. I think this one matches, thank you. Perfect. Can never have enough matches. Duct tape, metal, 2 propane tanks. What? Both full too. Oh, this place is a gold mine. Fresh baseball bat. Didn't expect that in this van, but I'll gladly take it. It's a bit more damage than the crowbar. And look at that, maintenance 4. Oh, it's a good day to be me. I'm very tempted to just drive home and then walk here to pick up a different vehicle, drive it home. But that would be a very long mission, I think. Also, I don't really need more vehicles. I'll probably just make a mental note of the fact that they're here. Smokes? Hell yeah. Open up the back. Nice. No propane in this one, but I really can't complain after the last one. Let's see. I think the car is somewhere around here. Or the pickup truck. Yep, there it is. Of course, now I'm gonna find some of the zombies that I tried to ditch yesterday. That's okay. Oh, the bat is so good. It doesn't last super long, but it is so satisfying. Alright, let's fill her up. Just with the important stuff, I will take these. They even fit in my backpack, beautiful. Yeah, I could easily go, I don't know. Maybe if I could try to tow a vehicle back, actually. That's not even a very stupid idea. Towing is a little bit, a little iffy. But if you know it's not too busy, or you can handle it, it's not too bad at all. So let me just get in. I don't think it's this loud for zombies, but it makes me nervous, the engine just revving this loudly. So I'm just gonna prioritize a couple things, like I want all the farming stuff and the garden forks, they're great weapons. And the matches, I'm gonna dump all of that in the car, in the truck. And the propane torches, the crowbar, the wood axes, I like the wooden mallets, the pipe wrenches, the hammers, those are all weapons I like. All tools I value. I really like rope, tape, nails. How are we looking? Already 50 out of 92. Yeah, the sheet metal, we really don't need it anytime soon. So I'm just gonna grab more. Metal pipes, metal bars, glue, all that stuff. Sweet. And now I'm just gonna drag all of it, and whatever fits it will put in. I'm pretty sure, yep, a lot of metal sheet will stay on the ground. They're 1.5 each. It's actually not as bad as I thought. It's just stuff in my glove box. I do have an empty passenger seat, but I should probably just make my way home. Also depressed and anxious and hungry. I have some cabbage, but that's just gonna make me more depressed. So being inside for a long time make me bored, made me depressed. Not smoking in time made me depressed. And being depressed makes you very slow in combat when switching weapons and stuff. It's really, it doesn't affect your fighting necessarily, but how fast you turn around, how fast you switch weapons, all of that stuff it does affect. So yeah, I think this will be my life for a while, just going back and forth. Oh shit, oh shit. I've been doing so well. That's the first zombie I hit with this car. Except for, you know, one I slightly nudged with the side. But well, at least we know there are a bunch of vehicles there we could take parts from. But it just... it pains me to hurt my vehicle. Careful now. Alright, I'll just dump this on the ground. And I'll let you know when I'm back to check out the other building. And we are back. So now I want to show you guys the other building. It's really nice. I think there are more buildings that are identical around the map. I don't remember where though. Yeah, this is a really... oh, is it safe? Seems pretty chill. Oh, some zombies upstairs, that's okay though. So yeah, as you can see, there are a lot of boxes here in a small space. This is more warehousey stuff. And it is great. So again, that's gonna take me easily a day of just racking boxes, because here there are a lot more boxes in the way of other boxes. And I might have to make a path here and there, although, or is this just too... it's so hard to see if it's 2 or 3 deep here. I think it's 3 deep, yeah. So again, I'm not gonna bore you with every little box and stuff. I'm probably gonna play for like, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours and try to compress it down to 1. But I think, considering how much grinding there is in this, that will be fine. Oh, look at that, coveralls in green. I never see those. What? That's cool. I don't know if they're rare. I usually just see them in red or blue, so that's cool. Lumberjack shirt is one of the warmest shirts you can wear on that layer. You can have like 3 or 4 layers of t-shirts, and Lumberjack is one of the warmest options. I think you can get dressed for the winter just with t-shirts and some pants and shoes, basically. If you just wear all the t-shirts. Any snacks? No, I already checked. Alright, if I find something fantastic, I'll let you know, but it seems like it's just gonna be more of the same, which is perfect, because this is all stuff we can use. Ooh, hand axe. That's a good one. Alright. Good start. But yeah, as I said, I'll just get my grind on and I'll let you know. One good thing about this place is you can easily drive a vehicle in here. That's gonna make things a lot less sketch. Pretty sure we're now in a nicely enclosed place. There are still doors and windows here. That's perfect. Let me just check upstairs. But I think it should be safe. And you could just take a chair to the roof, even sleep up here. Maybe it helps a little bit with boredom and depression. Of course, sleep is gonna be a little bit crappy. Oh, I was just gonna say, at 3 PM I already got sleepy. And I took some tea bags, or 1 tea bag, to help with that. But apparently even that wasn't enough. I only have 1 bottle of vitamins left. You know what? Maybe I'm just gonna sleep. Because it seems safe here now. And we'll probably wake up in the middle of the night. And we'll do some more stuff. We'll probably, because we'll sleep like crap in here. On these chairs. And we'll probably just sleep again around 3 PM or something. So it's gonna mess with our schedule, but that's a-okay. It's really no biggie. I'd rather just sleep a lot and be safe than be very sketchy about it. It's one of those situations where I have to remind myself I don't need any of this. This is just icing on the cake. We're self-sufficient, we're safe, it's really fine, don't push it. Oh, I found something exciting, a paintbrush. That is pretty awesome actually. I'm gonna take it, but not the paint. Because I don't really have any projects in mind where I want to paint everything. I mean, could be nice. I kind of like how stuff looks when it looks very DIY. And yeah, I think I'm basically done here. I checked everything. I didn't nearly loot everything. There is so much. It is really nuts. Oh, yep, we're already filled up. So it's good I'm calling it here, I think. Let's see. So what's one of the more exciting stuff? 5 garter forks in great shape. These are just spears that last longer. I got 15 duct tape. Are they all good? Yep, all new, all full. I have a bunch of wood glue. So yeah, the duct tape will let you fix machetes, the wood glue, axes. I have so many hammers. Only a handful of crowbars, I think. 3 hand axes, a pickaxe. I think in the first load I also had some garter forks and those 2 wood axes, of course, and maybe another pickaxe, I want to say. Basically, it has been very fruitful. I don't know if it was the most exciting content, but I made some huge progress today. And I'm just gonna leave all of that stuff here. I will probably just come back in between recordings to gather all the propane tanks, because that would easily be another run, and then I might want to check all these vehicles, but I just want to take my time for that. And I don't really feel like having a 4-hour video to edit through. That's just not ideal. But let's head home. Ooh, careful, careful. As I said, you know, every time you pull zombies to the road, it's really silly. So it might be good to actually clear out this a little bit, because it's getting really busy here, and I do want to make a couple more trips really soon. I didn't end up sleeping, and I'm just now realized that I'm gonna get sleepy really soon, but this shouldn't take too long, I would think. Oh, more zombies. Who would have thought? There are always more zombies. My other run I'm doing has a higher pop. And it always surprised me that even at 1 times population, or you know, 1.5, it gets busy enough. If you just keep traveling, you'll find so many trees hidden in the trees hidden in the zombies. Zombies hidden in the trees. It's just the amount of respawns, even at a normal game, is quite a lot, and I totally see why some people prefer no respawns. Because it feels like, you know, Sisyphus rolling the rock up the mountain or whatever. I like the combat, but sometimes it's like, come on game, I'm trying to do something here. When it's getting a little bit late, you feel like you're gonna get sleepy soon. That can really be it can be a daunting challenge, keeping the zombie population in check. And that's probably also why some people really don't like traveling. Ooh, knife. But yeah, we're good to go again. At least next time, I hope it's gonna be a little bit more chill in this section. Ah, home sweet home. Let me just pick up these little things I dropped. And let me this time actually show you guys the store here that I was talking about several times now. Should be in this block. There, it's a really nice store. It has fresh produce that we could have used early game. And this is definitely one I want to come back to. Ooh, chips. Stack of chips. Chips is nice and light. Ah, darn, I just had it. Sweet. So really nice. A bunch of canned food here in the back. Coffee, tea. Oh, so much good stuff. Let's just eat a box of mac and cheese. So I've been doing a lot, but I haven't been eating a lot. Oh, we are somehow gaining weight though. Ah well, we'll live. It's no biggie. And there's the drowsy. Well, luckily we're home. This is right around the corner. This was so close to home and I just never checked that one. So this is the old pile. This is the new pile. I have some sorting to do. Nope. Wrong key. So I just mentioned 5 garden forks and etc. all that other stuff, and two more from last run. This is what I dumped in between. Some propane tanks. First time I did bring some metal. A couple more wood glue, 1 more crowbar. Ah, the 2 wood axes. I'm so happy with those. We don't actually have to cut that many trees anymore, but that also means they're gonna last for 1 eternity. 7 more boxes of nails. 1 empty gas can that I found. How many nails were in this load? 21. That's 28 boxes of nails on top of what we already had, which was probably well over another 10 boxes. Probably 20 something. So yeah, great progress. Gen is still going, but as you can see, it didn't really draw in many zombies. And if it does, they were in this circle anyway, so then I'd rather have them on the generator than on my door. So yeah, I am really happy with what we got done today. So maybe, consider I have so much metal stuff, maybe it's time to get into metalworking. I think I have the books. Actually, I have a lot of books, but I don't have a lot of low-level books, do I? Metalworking. Oh, I do have 1, 2, 3. I have mechanics 1, 2, 4. I'm finally gonna make a list and get some more stuff. Oh, there's so much still to do. One thing that would be really good. Do we have car zone? We have car zone 1 and 2. These actually give us a lot of mechanics XP. Alright. Maybe I'll watch those in between episodes. I'll read the book, then I'll watch the tapes. We have power now, so we can do that. We could just pop a tape in here and get a lot of XP. That's a decent boost to get us started. So that's exciting. Oh, so much to do. So little time. That's just how it goes with this game. But thank you all so much for watching. I will be back with more soon. And yeah, let me know if there's anything you want to know. Have a great day.